The MEG 3 news is already receiving attention following the release of MEG 2: The Trench. Steve Alten's novel served as the inspiration for the 2018 film The Meg, which debuted in August and went on to earn more than $530 million worldwide. In this video, we will see what will happen in MEG 3, how will it be different, and when can we expect it? Let's dive in and find out.
It's okay. That's right here.
Who cares which one it is?
It isn't okay.
Let's spread out so that thing don't get us all.
I got this.
A sequel was made in order to further explore the giant prehistoric sharks that emerged from the deepest ocean depths to wreak havoc on modern society and the brave scientists tasked with stopping the enormous beasts. With the MEG 3 news already starting to surface, the Shark Attack franchise continues with the release of the MEG 2: The Trench. The ending of MEG 2 paved the way for MEG 3. While the sequel to the Meg received mixed reviews from critics, an admirable box office performance from viewers who didn't overstep their expectations proves there's still mileage for lighthearted, semi-serious franchises like the Meg. The Meg was directed by Jon Turteltaub and starred Jason Statham as deep-sea explorer Jonas Taylor. The MEG 2: The Trench sees Statham return to lead the sequel cast, however this time, director Ben Wheatley was at the helm. This surprising new vision for the Shark Attack movie not only made the MEG 2: The Trench an intriguing sequel, but it also adds to the franchise's future, with the MEG 3 news already rolling in. Before we continue, I wanted to inform you that it's time for you to smash those like and subscribe buttons if you haven't done it already. The MEG 3 status as a trilogy will likely depend on the MEG 2's box office and streaming performance. There has been no confirmation of a green light in the most recent MEG news. With an estimated budget of between $150 and $200 million, MEG 2: The Trench's box office success faces an uphill battle. The MEG sequel must earn close to $400 million at the worldwide box office to be a success, and the third MEG movie's production is likely to depend on reaching this threshold. While the number is attainable given the fact that the MEG grossed over $500 million worldwide in 2018, the overly negative reviews for the MEG 2: The Trench could severely impact the box office. The critical reception of the original movie was not strong either, but the sequel is even worse, currently holding a Rotten Tomatoes score of 28% compared to the original score of 46%. While reviews may not matter as much for a movie like this, they certainly aren't the desired response for the MEG 2: The Trench, which was touted as elevating the franchise in the future. So who will be in the MEG 3? Let's see. Many returning characters from the first two MEG films will most likely appear in MEG 3. Jason Statham is the big name in the cast, having played the heroic deep-sea explorer Jonas Taylor in the Meg and the MEG 2: The Trench. The film capitalizes on Statham's reputation as an action star in over-the-top films like The Transporter and Crank, with Jonas taking on these massive sharks on his own. In the MEG 2: The Trench, Statham is joined by returning actors Cliff Curtis as Mac, Sophia Kai as Mei Ying, and Paige Kennedy as DJ. Since they all made it through the MEG 2: The Trench, it is likely that they will all be back for the MEG 3. Jing Woo, a new ally of Jonas, is one of the franchise's notable newcomers. Li Bingbing, an international star, won't be back for the MEG 2: The Trench, but she might return as Su Yin in the MEG 3. With that, let's see what the story of MEG 3 will be. There are no MEG 3 story details at this stage, but there are some hints about the direction the franchise will be heading. The MEG 2: The Trench ending is a relatively happy one for the heroes, with Jason Statham and company having escaped the villains, as well as the trio of megalodons and other prehistoric oversized sea life. However, the ending of MEG 2 leaves the possibility of more threats in the future. Among the three megalodon sharks featured in the MEG 2, one survives. Hai-Ki is a megalodon shark who was raised in captivity, with Ju Ming training her to obey his commands. While she chooses not to eat the heroes in the end, possibly due to Ju Ming's training, there's no guarantee her trained empathy for humans will last. It was discovered that the megalodons were in mating season, which suggests Hai-Ki was likely pregnant. This also sets up the possibility of the MEG 3 dealing with a board of juvenile megalodon sharks being unleashed into the world, and Jonas and his team having to stop them once again. There is no post-credit scene for the MEG 2: The Trench. Having this simple tease sets up the potential sequel without committing too much to the idea of the MEG 3. Producer Lorenzo Di Bonaventura discussed via Collider a change in tone for the MEG 2: The Trench, adding some more comedic elements to the movie. Speaking about the response to the first movie, Di Bonaventura shared that, One of the things we learned is that young people could add more comedy than we originally thought to a shark movie. With a funnier tone and a PG-13 rating, it is clear the franchise still wants to appeal to a younger audience, even amidst all the shark attack action. The MEG 3 will most certainly follow this new direction as well, opening the movie up to a big, fun, and silly popcorn movie. It remains to be seen how this approach will work for the sequel, but if it proves to connect with fans like Di Bonaventura is hoping, audiences could see the MEG 3 before too long. What are director Ben Wheatley's plans for the MEG 3? Director Ben Wheatley has spoken openly about his plans for the MEG 3, first touting the idea of The MEG trilogy prior to the MEG 2's August 2023 release. While he admitted that it is premature to discuss it before the release of the second movie, director Ben Wheatley commented on the future of the MEG 3 and beyond, as the potential for the franchise looks bright. Wheatley suggested in terms of sequels, there's a lot more to explore in that world. This hints that there may be some reveals in the MEG 2 The Trench that could expand the franchise going forward. Wheatley also added that the internationalness of it is very interesting. Indeed, both MEG movies to date have taken advantage of their international cast. With the diverse ensemble and over-the-top action, it is not hard to see a Fast and Furious influence with the MEG franchise, which could hint at the plans for future movies. Franchises like the Fast saga and even Mission Impossible take a simple core premise and stretch it across nearly dozens of sequels, and it's easy to envision the same for the MEG. The formula for the MEG movies definitely means there'd be no issues creating more sequels from a narrative perspective, as the numerous Jaws sequels proved. Part of the charm of the MEG movies is that their premise is simple. There is an impossibly big shark. With the MEG 2 upping the ante by introducing 3 big sharks instead of just one, creating a story for the MEG 3 would be straightforward and simple without any risk of ruining what draws audiences. And in the end, while there are hopes to carry on the franchise into the future, MEG 3 still needs to be confirmed, and there is yet to be a release date. There have already been conversations about the MEG 3 among the creative team, including director Ben Wheatley. While there are no set-in-stone plans to create a MEG trilogy yet, there's nothing to write off the possibility of continuing the MEG beyond the 2 movies and into the MEG 3. Certainly, the franchise's future will depend on the box office for MEG 2 The Trench. That's a wrap on our MEG 3 first look. We experienced some dark truths about the beautiful sea. Until next time, thanks for watching.